Is there a thing where you zoom in and out here somewhere?
Yeah, this is right there.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. She said her back hasn't been bothering her like it was before, huh?
one more time.
Her back is not bothering her like it was?
No.
Remember that time we went to...
It's tense. She has coughing spells. Which is a sign that she's already getting over whatever she was at 10 now. Kind of goes on for a while sometimes.
I told Susan I was almost glad she missed it because I hate looking at myself on these things. When I was looking at it. God, I thought my legs were farther back than that. I thought my heels were back. Pick yourself apart.
Yeah. Well, even when you watch the top riders, they're not always in perfect position. There's what is expected and what is possible.
Yeah. We were much better today, though, and cantered both directions without a problem. I mean, it was... She wasn't too balanced, but...
And let's just do a balancing exercise for her. So what I want you to do is stay in the posting trot, and then every 4 strides, I want you to sit 1 beat and post on the opposite diagonal. So you're going to alternate posting on the inside diagonal and then posting on the outside diagonal.
For 4 beats each time, I mean 4.
Yeah, so sorry. So post 4 beats on the right diagonal and sit beat and post 4 on the left.
Did you want me to sit for 4 or just sit for 1?
No, just sit the 1. You're just getting a beat to change to the other diagonal, but we're not going to get sit in the trot. Just mixing it up to post on these. So generally, when you switch to the inside posting diagonal, the horse will either try to lose its rhythm, or will fall in, or change its balance. So we're just doing a little exercise for help with your balance. So I want you to make sure you keep this nice, regular tempo. This is a nice active trot, so you keep it right there. So I don't want you to go any faster, any slower. It's a nice tempo for her. Whoops. Kind of slow down that time when you change, right?
Is it better to zoom in and out as they go to the far side, or just let them get farther away and closer?
So keep changing
Yeah,
like that.
Like if you're watching it, is it kind of crummy if you keep zooming in?
No, I think as long as there's
Like if I just go like that?
as long as it's smooth, it's okay. It takes up a lot more space on the camera when you're zooming in here, but
She seems like she has a lot, she said.
yeah.
That's all I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, there's an hour and 13 minutes left on that thing.
Okay.
Oops, a little bit forward. There we go. Good, good. Change your outside posting diagonal. On the inside diagonal, make sure you're not slowing down. Good. There we go. Good. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. So let's go all the way around the ring. And now you can just stay on your outside diagonal. That was fine. So a couple of times you tried to slow down. circle in this direction. So we're gonna, and you may have played around with this the other day, so we're going through some test patterns. What we're gonna ask her to do here after she gets done talking on the circle is, I want to ask her to stretch down long and low in the reins, okay? So I want you to allow her to take the bit forward and downward towards the ground. And I want you to be careful that you allow her to take the reins, but they don't get loose. They don't start flopping around in the reins. Right. So the important thing is keep the tempo, right? So just slow down a little bit now. So you want to keep that really purposeful ground covering trot. You can allow your hands to lower a little bit more, like you're going to put them down over the tops of your shoulders. And then close your ring fingers a little bit, so you can just feel the corners of her mouth, even though the reins have gotten longer. Because you want to be able to give her a little tickle on the left corner and a little tickle on the right corner to remind you of what we're doing, which is stretching the reins forward and down from you.
So that is a cue, basically.
It's a cue when they are getting locked up in the neck. It's a cue for them to move their jaw like this and relax the neck muscles by moving the jaw. So it's not a big movement, it's a really, really light, it's like a little tickle, like you're just turning the bit ring in the corner of her mouth to, first of all, remind her that the contact is there, and then secondly, you're trying to suggest to her that she gives up the, what I'm calling it stiffness. So sometimes it's just resistance in the neck, okay, when they're not rounding the neck, they're kind of going around forward.
And it's alternating?
Yeah, it's never at the same time. So it's one and then the other. And there's a little separation between the two, and that's important. So I'm glad you brought that up. So it's left, pause, then right, pause. Yeah, right, right. Exactly. And good. You want to maintain the rhythm. That's important. Because like I said, a lot of horses when the reins get longer, they tend to slow down, they lose the tension of what we're doing. So that's a good tempo. And again, let your hands lower down over the tops of her shoulder blades, because you're giving her the idea, hey, what we want to do here is take a lower neck frame. We want to stretch the neck down. Close your ring fingers. Good. And then try not to look down at the ground. It's always very tempting to look around your circle to the next point that you're riding to, so that your head is forward and then round to the back. There, that's a little better. Good. So left ring finger, right ring finger. You have to always learn tempo. There. And if we go once around the circle, say, and she doesn't offer to stretch her neck down, then go ahead and shorten the reins back up to where they were before we started asking her to stretch down. So you reconnect with her, you reestablish the contact on the shoulder rein, and kind of get organized, and then we start to ask her again to stretch down. Okay, so right now, you've got her on the shoulder rein, right? You can see the whole corners of her mouth. That's good. Tempo's good. So now we're going to start asking her again to stretch down. So tickle the corners of her mouth to invite her to open and close her jaw. Soften her neck. Yeah, there you go. Good, good. Tempo, let your head. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're looking for. That little gesture she made right there with her neck. Change the posture of her neck instead of just trotting around, not doing anything with her neck to lengthening, stretching the neck down. And like I say, so the rule is if you find yourself riding around one full circle and you don't get a response like that from her, then just go ahead and go back to the shorter rein, reestablish the connection with her, and then begin to ask again for her to stretch down over her top line. And this is good for creating more looseness in the top line. You may, like you say, her short steps behind, they are what they are. Okay, we're not going to change that. But it doesn't mean you can't make her back looser and her neck looser, which is what we're trying to do. So I want her to connect to your contact on the shorter rein, but I also want you to be able, like what we did yesterday at the halt, and ask the horse to turn its neck out and down. I want you to be able to get that trot with her, where you can stretch her neck all the way down, not to the ground, but maybe to her knees. Would be very, very good for her, her whole back, looseness of her whole top line. Yeah, good, good. There. So you feel like she's giving you a partial response, just a little apprehensive, but that's all across the top of the circle. Get this idea that she's train you'll walk. We almost gave it to you for free there, so let's just take advantage of it. So this trot doesn't have enough energy coming from the back end for her to stretch and balance herself over the top one. So you gotta have the right amount of energy. Get all the ingredients just right. Yeah, hey, nice. Good, so you're gonna keep her hands down on the tops of her shoulder blades. Lower with your outside hand. There you go. Yeah, and keep the tempo. Okay, so it's that request with your fingers. That's right. Perfect. Really nice there. Good, good. Keep the tempo, keep the tempo. Look at the next point on your circle, not down at her. Yep. Lower your outside hand again. Left hand. A little too high sometimes. Get some good sounds out of her. There we go. There. Good. Good. There. Very good. Good, 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 good. So she wants me to put her neck down there and use the top. So take the rein from your hand a little bit. You want to just readjust it when it gets slack. You want to shorten it up enough to take the slack out.
You want to let it go as low as she
Yeah. I mean, for her right now, there's no such thing as too low. As long as it's round. So what I'm not telling you is, hey, pitch the reins away and let her stick her nose out like an antelope going down the trail. Right? So right now, she can go as low as she wants to, so long as she's still reaching for the bit. That's really different than just taking the reins from you, sticking her nose out, and dropping her head, right? You still want to imagine the top of her body like a rainbow. She can stretch her nose down to the sand if she wants. It's a stretch. So you have to have that roundness over the top of her body. So that the way you tell if you have that is if there's a little tone in the reins. When the reins get loose, she has stopped stretching into them. So that's how you tell if she's actually stretching or if she's just motoring around without the right shape over the top of her body. So if she gets a little distracted like she did right there, you can just go ahead and shorten the reins again, and we find the connection first on the shorter range just to remind her, here's where my hands are, this is the tempo I want, make a nice round circle, so I'm going to be looking around the circle, not down to the ground. And now you start to lower the hands, you start to just tickle a little bit on the corners of her mouth, and maintain the tempo. It's a little slow there, right? One, lower your left hand. And so where I want your hands here, again, this is not, we're going to read about them in an equitation book. This is a position you're going to get help her. So when I say lower your hands down to the top of the shoulder blades, I do mean that. I don't want you to have to ride around that way all the time, right? But I want you to help give her the idea like this, that, hey, we're going, please go to the ground. I want you to take your bit down to the ground. So where I'm asking you to put your hands is to help invite her to the ground. Yes, there